Nobody's. Do you prefer one social media over the other? Because right now, I ain't gonna lie, Nobody's has a lot of motion. I'll tell you the cycle. Ron gonna laugh. The cycle of Nobody's literally was like, oh, TikTok is it. We up on TikTok. 200 views, 150 views, 50 views. We like TikTok trash. We start getting on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter popping. We was getting likes, retweets. We even hit I think we hit a 10K retweet on Twitter last year.
That's crazy. We
ain't got no motion on there. So now Instagram has been by far our biggest growth. We hit 4,000 in a month last month on Instagram. So, and you hit your million on Instagram. Is Instagram where it's at right now?
I was about to say, I feel like it is. But what you just described is exactly what I went through, bro. For a minute, it was just TikTok popping. My TikTok was going crazy, like followers, views. Then it died down for a second. You feel me? Then I post that vid on Instagram. Since that vid, Instagram going nuts. Bro. I'm getting followers. I'm getting views. So I don't know, man. I guess the main takeaway is just stay consistent on all platforms. Don't really worry about the views and the interactions and engagement, man. Because like platforms is like I would have imagined that video to hit 1 million views on TikTok before Instagram. Like it got like 300 views on TikTok. It's crazy.
300 views on TikTok.
300 views, bro.
See, that makes no like. If you imagine if you actually planned for that video, like I know this video will do well, and you posted on TikTok and that mug say 300, bro. Oh my god!
You just gotta focus on the process, man. Like this great quality content and post of it as much as you can, on all platforms, and then you feel me, you'll get some progress.
We just wanted to get you on here, talk, man. Like I said last time we talked, you was a rapper, singer. Would you consider yourself a rapper or a singer? Actually,
I would consider myself an artist.
An artist.
He was
in the Bryson Tiller, like
that's why I was like, I actually don't remember what to call you.
I would say more of a rapper though, man, because I think I rap better than I sing for sure. Well, I know I rap better than I sing.
Let me tell you, the last visual. I'm still like, it's funny how life works because we're all so consumed in our own lives. The last visual I remember was that one. It was like R&B. It's like a mix of R&B, and he was rapping. It was smooth. We posted it. Like I was like, all right, I shit you not, bruh. That is the last thing I recall. I think I had followed him, and I was like, "What the fuck?" he
on the Instagram, like,
what is going on, bro? Damn,
that is hilarious.
No, I definitely did a complete 180. For sure.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. We always talk about too being an athlete too. Like this, we talked about this with a lot of our past athlete homies. It's like people don't talk about that post athlete life, like where you gotta figure some stuff out. You're not gonna be hooping for long, unless you in the NBA or you know what I mean. Hooping might not work out. Even overseas stuff, you might do overseas 3-4 years. You 27, 28 now, still gotta make it happen. So like, I do think it should be known like. After that athlete life, you still do gotta experiment with this stuff, this life stuff. Did that like doing music? Obviously, you were dabbling in music when you were an athlete, but like, did you think about that post-athlete life at all? Even just like working a 9-to-5, like you know what I mean, the corporate life. Like, did you think about that like while you was in college or like after you stopped hooping?
If you asked me in college, I would have said I knew I was gonna make it with music. I was so confident in my music. I'm not doing nothing else. I know what's gonna happen for me. But it didn't work out that way. Not yet. Hopefully, maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Either way, it's God's plan. But I would say, kind of to piggyback on that, I would say being an athlete really helps you in all aspects, though. Like a lot of the habits I have is just from my dad being hard on me with basketball. Like. Being consistent with posting. I was working out every day, staying disciplined with, going to the gym when I was a kid. Now I go to the gym every day as an adult. My dad had me waking up at 5 when I was a kid going to the gym. I still do that to this day. You know,
shout out Pops, man.
Shout out Pops, man. So a lot. It doesn't. I think that goes overlooked, man. You pick up a lot of good habits with being an athlete, and you can take that, you know, in any avenue with life. But to answer your question, man, in college, I thought I was the next Drake for sure. I wouldn't think about nothing else.
I want people to know, K Sturge, we were in the middle of a bar playing his song on the DJ booth, recording a music video. That happened, right?
That was fun time.
Rod, that happened. We had the DJ playing his song, and we recorded a music video in the middle of the club, bruh.
That was fun time.
And I'm spazzing. Don't ask me about so-and-so, I do not know what happened. She lying if she say when she with me, nothing happened. She capping. I be really spazzing.
The backup story, you already know. We went to this party, Rod, in the middle of nowhere, bruh. It was in the middle of nowhere. And it was a dude DJing. He was playing some tracks here and there. And I don't know. Oh, it was somebody else came up there and started rapping. What? Somebody else came up there and started rapping, but he was just rapping the songs that was playing, right? So why did Cry take the mic from dude and start freestyling, bruh?
Hey, mask off, I'ma fuck that shit. Nigga, if I see your bitch, she gon' suck my dick. She tryna take that pic, nigga. Hey, cause I'm with that shit. I wear my nigga slick. I wear my nigga K-Sturge. We fly high, nigga. Just like a bird. I'm the shit, nigga. I'm the bird, nigga. Hey, my nigga, what's that word, nigga? I'm from my home. I rap like 8 Mile. Bitches like my style. I'm ready to die.
Yeah, you took the mic,
Bruh.
You talking about the house party, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that, bro. That was, bro. It's crazy. You could throw that on here too. I got that big.
Please, you gotta send that to me. You have to send that to me because that was like we were literally it was a party, Rod. Like it was like some Project X type stuff. Like it was a true party, and Kyle's just in the front of the party freestyling, bruh.
And we was lit though.
We was definitely lit.
Man, we got some crazy stories, man. It was one time, man, that I was just at the table just throwing up. Vomiting. It was like a movie, bro. They like, where's Kyle?
We try to find him. Like, where the heck is he at?
I mean, we leave out. I got Malik on my left. I think it was either Evan or Dez on my
I think it was Dez.
Might have been Dez, bro. They carrying me like this, bro. I'm just like, I'm out, bro. Drunk as fuck, bro. Yeah, bro. We had some crazy times in college.
We partied, bro. We partied. That's all I tell people. They like, how was your college? We partied, bro. We was kicking it.
We was kicking it, bro. We was outside for sure.
You guys kind of touched on how the transition from like being a college athlete to now hitting the regular world wasn't as rough because you guys had other aspirations. I think other guys that may play basketball or football, their whole focus was like, I got to get to the league. Yeah. And so when it doesn't happen, I wanted to know at what point when you were in college or after, were you like, bro, I'm not even like, this is fun. I enjoy the sport. Like, I ain't even on that. Like, it is what it is. I'm moving on to something else. Like you said, you wanted to be the next Drizzy. So it was like, what point in school were you like, basketball is cool. Like, I do this. I'm here for school for it. I've done it my whole life. But, bro, there's so much more outside of trying to chase this.
Great question, bro. It was when I went into that meeting with my coach, man, and he was like, yo, like the trainers are saying, like, if you keep playing basketball, like you're not going to be able to spend time with your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point I had a love for music, but I wasn't like, I'm about to just take it full thing. But once that happened, I kind of just like, really, man, that was a dark time for me. I don't even know if I ever told you this, League, but when I found that out, like that was probably one of the darkest times for me because I was one of them athletes. Like I didn't think I was making it to the league, but like I thought
it was nice
overseas, you know.
Yeah.
So I was basketball. That's all my dad had been training me for my whole life. So it was definitely a tough time, bro. But I would say definitely once I knew like my health was, being, in the picture, I just was like, okay, let me find something else that I love, and do that. So yeah, it was that moment, bro. I know Leak's moment. I'm gonna let him tell it though.
No, I want to hear it now. I want to hear it.
What did y'all play?
Bullshit, you was tapped out, bro. You was like, man, I'm cool.
Bruh. There was. I will tell you the moment it happened for me is when I was playing center. For center. I was playing center for 98% of the year.
You're like 6'2", 6'3". How tall are you?
We was small, dog.
Okay.
You was the biggest dude, though, League. Who else?
I was the biggest dude. It didn't matter. Put another big dude on there. Now we got 2 big dudes on the court. It's simple coaching.
Man, he wanted the small ball lineup, bro. By the way, I fuck with Coach G, man. Coach G, if you watching this, bro, you my dog.
Look, he said, nah, no bad vibe. Look, I will say too, for me too, it was injuries too. My senior year, by the like. Towards like the beginning of my senior year, my knees, like literally every game I had to take ibuprofen. After every game I had to ice my knees. I could barely sit straight for like 3. If it was like a 2-hour bus ride, I was already like, I got to take some pain medicine or I ain't gonna be able to make it. Like it got to the point where my knees were done for. And I had that same conversation with myself of like, we not hooping for long. What else we about to do?